And last but not least, Jesus Lord help me, the dog park. Half of my problems could have been averted if I stayed away from this god-awful place.
Dog parks, a controversial subject, and as you might guess if you watch my videos, I have a controversial take on it. 9 out of 10 dog trainers are going to tell you that you should always run away. It's not if, it's when there's going to be a dog fight. And maybe in the places in the world that they are training their dogs and where they live, that's true. I don't know. But I live in the Pacific Northwest, which has some of the best dog parks in the entire world. Now, if I lived in a space that had a lot of apartment complexes around and the majority of the dogs that were going to that dog park had been cooped up all day, and their one time for enrichment were these people that don't train their dogs were taking their dogs to the dog park, I would assess that situation and be like, nope, this one is not good. There are definitely dog parks that are not big enough, that the people and communities are not healthy enough, that I would never take my dogs to. But a good community, large dog park, and you know the do's and don'ts, then your dog experiencing what it's like to be in that sort of community can be one of the greatest gifts that you can give that dog. It's not dog parks are bad. It's we need a responsible, stable community that's going to set our dogs up for success. And then my dog needs to be socially educated and healthy enough to be able to succeed in that environment, even if the other dog is not necessarily stable enough. And as an example of that, I'll say if I go to the dog park and I stand in one spot for 10 minutes, along with 8 other people that are standing in that same spot and we're all chatting, the chances of one of our 8 dogs starting to get territorial over that space because they're starting to feel like we are claiming that area, that's going to be potentially an issue. But if I walk around the dog park and I have a socially and mentally stable dog, even if I interact with a dog that could end up having that problem if we all stand in a big group together, they can last the 45 seconds of introducing, sniffing that dog, and then separating and moving on as we're going on a structured hike inside a large dog park. And those sorts of experiences will change a dog's life. That will take a dog from mentally nervous, unhealthy, not that confident around other dogs, to feeling absolutely nothing and being able to go throughout life without the question mark of when can I interact with a dog or I'm scared of interacting with a dog. Instead, you can have a dog that understands when they can, when they can't, and it does not affect them that this other dog is also existing in the same space as them.